Berkeley is going to perform a Christmas monologue for us.
Hi, my name is Hermina. I'm an elf. You know, one of the big man's favorites. I've been doing this gig for a long time. A couple hundred years. I come from a long line of elves. My dad, Hermie, one of the greats, has taught me everything I know about elfing. In fact, I've recently been promoted to Chief Inspector. The hours are long and the work is tireless, but the payoff is great when Captain Jellybelly looks at us and says, "Ho, ho, ho, Merry Christmas." So while elfing is not easy, there are a few things I've learned along the way. The first thing you have to know as a good elf is when the fat man's on the floor, look busy. Being the elf on the shelf won't cut it. You have to keep it moving. I personally like to hang out by the conveyor belt, but a word of caution, if you spend a lot of time there, do not wear jingle bell sleeves. Stumpy the one-armed elf found that one out the hard way. So while a lot of our responsibilities happen when we're in the workshop, you know, where all the magic is, there are a few jobs we elves have to do that aren't so magical. Just outside the workshop is the stables. And yes, the reindeer do fly. But let me tell you something. When they fly, their poop does not fly with them. It falls to the ground. So all the newbie elves get to spend a few weeks on what I like to call nugget patrol. Speaking of that, if Sneaky the Elf offers you some fudge from the stables, simply say no. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Oh, and when you see Rudolph for the first time, try not to stare. He hates that. Yes, it's red. He knows it. We all knows it. He's heard all the jokes before. Oh, something else. If you see a disoriented snowman walking around constantly saying, "Happy birthday," just smile, nod, and get out of his way. He's senile, but harmless. I feel kind of sorry for him. The other day, Sneaky the Elf snuck up on Frosty and took his hat off. Next thing we know, he took his arm off, added some great Kool-Aid, and there was snow cones for all of us. So, it's a pretty cool job. People treat us elves like celebrities. Contrary to what a lot of people think, we do not struggle with low elf-esteem. I get to spend a lot of time with St. Nick. He's really fun. But I'll have to say, having to be so nice and cheery with all these little bratty kids can really jingle me off. They really make my sugar plum stop dancing. And I hate it when kids come and sit on Santa's lap and they have a cold. What are they thinking? The other day, some kid was coughing and sneezing in Santa's face so much that when he was done, Santa's beard was green. And I'm talking Grinch green, baby. And don't get me started with those whiny, crying kids. These parents think their kids are so special. I don't know what's so special about a picture of a kid screaming his head off on Santa's lap. Santa doesn't ask for my input here, but I think a few more kids should be put on the naughty list. Well, I gotta get back to work. These toys don't make themselves. And remember, behind every good Santa is an exceptional elf. Thank you.